Hey guys, my name is SickBOT1 and welcome back to Kirby 64, part of the Kirby's Dream Collection Marathon, and this will be the final episode of that, at least for a while. Anyway, you might remember that I changed my display in the last video, after hours. So, this is Dark Matter. The way that you fight this boss is you need to shoot projectiles. He'll imitate all 7 base abilities in the game. This is Bomb. It's not recommended that you suck them up. It is more recommended that you use them as projectiles. And also that you do it in time. Obviously that's ice, and I don't want to get hit because I only have 6. This could be a hard boss fight. And I regularly have trouble on it, from what I remember. He can't be harmed in that form, no matter what. So you have to defeat every single form of this... every single form that he brings out, and I very highly doubt I'm going to do it successfully on this run. Okay, I destroyed the fire one right away. It's one of the easier ones to deal with, but stuff like Bomb, I mean, he just spreads the bombs out all over the place, and it's irritating. But I got that! Oh, are you kidding me? We got Spike here. This is predictable. He'll always fire in those exact spots and leave behind cones. And one more and we got him, except I can't get him. Got Spark. This is another hard one to avoid because these beams just go all over the place, and eventually they will be that. It's easy to suck. So, yes, you have to beat every single one of them. Once one of them is defeated, he won't use it again. So, time that out. Okay, I got 2. And Ice is dead, but I'm almost dead. He's using Bomb a lot. I mean, I have to kill it eventually if I want to win the fight. Obviously, I don't because I just died, but you know, this is going to be arduous. And one of the reasons I decided to just get every crystal shard and not show the fake ending is because this boss is hard, and I don't want to fight it twice. I only want to fight it the one time. Ice is annoying. It really is. Needle I can deal with. Anyway. Roddy Rich just released his video for the box. And it's amazing. I mean, it's funny. But mostly, what I really wanted the most out of it is for him to act like he was a 2020 president candidate during the I'm a 2020 president candidate line, and he fulfilled on that promise. He fulfilled on just having a scene where he gives a presidential speech during the 2020 president candidate line. That is all that it needed to be. Is good video. There's just so much going on in it. Like, anyone who's going to use that video for inspiration for thumbnails, they're going to have a lot to work with. Shoot. Okay. Another predictable needle, except it's actually going in the opposite direction this time. Thank you for leaving me behind the cones and for letting me kill you. Bomb again. Defaults to Bomb a lot. I knew that was gonna hit me. Pretty much. I wish I was on the other side, and I wish that hit! And now we got Spark. Again, really hard to avoid. It's mostly Spark and Bomb that make this a hard fight, especially since the Spark pellets go through the walls and they pop out the other side, and come on. You're really going for Bomb a lot. We haven't seen fire on this attempt, so... okay. Bomb is dead. He can go to the side as well, but it's still very easy to avoid. I'm not good at this. I think I just need one more. Spread him out. And... that didn't kill him. I think that was the first hit I got on Ice. Rock... We saw this before. Rock can be obnoxious because once he does that, he rolls. And also the other projectiles can get in the way. Yep. Dead! We're gonna keep going at this, though. Lives are meaningless. Lives are now meaningless because no matter what, I start the boss fight over again. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going. Smash the like button! Actually, don't smash the like button. The smash button, it doesn't appreciate your smash. Okay. Oh, almost! No, not quite. Don't want to be there. Ah! Yeah, I scream sometimes. Welcome to my channel. I scream sometimes. Because I get scared. Okay. Can I hit him, please? Not without a little bit of pain. Yeah! It's not dead yet. I hit it with 3 different ones. And, well, I hit it with a 2 before. Not cool! And it keeps rolling into you when you have post-hit invincibility, so you can't really recover that easily. I think after this attempt, I'm going to just cut until I'm pretty much going to beat him. Oh boy. But not now. Not now. I think by now... I really hate the Spark one, because they come out the other side. Only the protagonist is supposed to be able to do that in a game when you can do that. And there's the game over screen. Alright, well, I'll be right back. We're almost there, so I might as well just try to commentate the rest of Spark. He hasn't used Spark once throughout this, so I'm screwed. Oh, how did that not hit me? I'm glad that it didn't. I think it's just gonna come down to him using Spark a lot, and haven't seen Rock yet either. It'd be nice if I could kill it. It's nice to use the double on there, and it's also nice to not get rolled up. If I had sucked up only one, I think I would have been in better shape there. Okay. Oh boy. It's just a little disorienting trying to follow all this, but... Can I... Yes! I killed the Spark! Like it's just rock and ice left. Are you kidding me? Killed it. Killed it. I bumped my mic, I'm sorry, and... Ice, come on. Alright, there's one more that I forgot. Oh, Neil. Okay, yeah, I've won. And I only took 2 spaces of health, and yes, you need to fight this boss in the boss rush mode. Another reason I'm not doing the boss rush mode in this game. Anyway, with that, we have the final crystal shard. Hi. And the crystal is all put back together again. That's it. But you know that this can't be it. Got all the darkness to explode upon leaving the planet. And one more thing. It seems the Queen was possessed by something much more sinister. Now, if you get the fake ending of the game, you see that she is still possessed. Basically, you get a little hint at that. And then it just cuts to black. It's a little, what the hell? There's still more. I have a cell phone! I'm sure that you've seen the reaction image where it's that picture and it says Kirby's calling the police. I see that sometimes on some especially not PC memes. I'll just leave it at that. Anyway, we are now flying to the final world in the game. The actual final world in the game, where we're going to fight the final boss. The real final boss. All this geometry, it's the essence of the Nintendo 64, just polygons. Just so many polygons. And Waddle Dee helped us find a secret place. Adeline's going to fill us back up on our health. Thank you for the Maximum Tomato. Maxim Tomato. I still think it's weird that it's called that, especially since Maxim... Why Maximum? I don't know. Alright, and here it is. 02. The final boss of Kirby 64. You can use the shoulder buttons to rotate, which doesn't really come into play just yet. First, you just want to hit the guy's eye and just go in a circle and avoid everything with the help of a ribbon. Showing us abilities that are in the game that we didn't know about. Now, eventually... now, the game doesn't make this clear, so... When I first played this, I didn't know what to do. Once I hit him enough times. you got to get up to his head and shoot the bandage through the halo, and then afterwards you can attack this cactus stump. You don't really need to rotate in order to avoid this, but it fights back. This I consider a much easier boss fight than the one before it, than Dark Matter, which I think is the last boss before this. It's much easier, you just need to know what to do. And, you also need to not get hit so much, like I'm doing. It's also neat that it's in full 3D, kinda. I mean, you focus on the X and Y axes, not so much the Z axes. Though what you are attacking is on a different Z axis entirely. This is definitely living up to the promise of the Nintendo 64. A Nintendo 64 Kirby game. Will HAL ever make a full 3D Kirby game? Kind of doubt it. They've had plenty of opportunity to do so. They did 3D Blowout, which is a 3DS eShop game derived from a mini game from Planet Robobot, I think. And I think that's as much as we're gonna get. And it works well, but it's a short experience. You can beat it in a couple hours. Very neat, though. I do like what they did with those downloadable Kirby games. Like, they're extensions of the mini-games that you found in Triple Deluxe and Planet Robobot, just for a smaller price, and they're still fun. I mean, DDD Dash is still a lot of fun. Kirby the Fighters is okay. I got it much later, many years after it released, because I wasn't really that interested, and it's okay. It feels Smash Brothers light-ish. I don't even know why I'm going off on that tangent. It's probably because I was talking about 3D Kirby. Also, my thumb is actually getting tired from mashing the B button. And yes, you have to mash it. I don't have a turbo controller. Do turbo N64 controllers even exist? Not that I'm using an N64 controller, but I mean, that would be neat. Neat if it did, but I don't know. I don't... Remember Metal Gear Solid, that one section that actually punishes you if you try to get through a button mashing thing with the turbo controller? Also, is it not switching over because I'm not really hitting the eye? That might be the case. Well, I'm sorry that I'm trying to focus on not dying, game. Still tapping the button. It has to be B. Okay. Almost there. Almost there. And that's it. At long last, the Kirby's Dream Collection Marathon is over. Kinda. There's still more stuff I can go over, but again, do that later. What matters is that I have beaten the 6 core Kirby games that come with the experience. That's all I really set out to do, and also do hard mode of Dreamland. I don't know if I still want to do that. At this point, it has been a long time since I did the Dreamland playthrough, so I don't know if there would even be a point. And we're recognized as heroes. We get crystals. Probably not the same crystals that we've been collecting in the game. I think they're just replicas. Yeah, we're just heroes, and Kirby is in love. How many girlfriends does Kirby have? Probably just Ribbon. I don't know. So that was Kirby 64. Again, a late entry in the Nintendo 64 library, and by the time it came out, I think GameCube was right around the corner. There weren't really that many N64 games that came out around this time. I know there was Majora's Mask. There's probably some others. GameCube was coming in the following year, and like the only N64 game from 2001 that I can remember Nintendo releasing themselves is Paper Mario. So, yeah, it's kind of scarce stuff, but I think that HAL did a lot of cool stuff with the Nintendo 64 in this outing. They opted to do 2.5D because that's what they figured would fit Kirby, and they did some cool things with it, with the camera angles. They had a cool gimmick with with all of the... What am I trying to say? It was... the copy system where you combine the two things. That was a lot of fun. It made somewhat of a return in Squeak Squad, but it wasn't nearly as extensive as this. I think it would be nice if they returned to this style, maybe clean up some things, obviously have better visuals, because, again, it doesn't hold up that well, although it is still cute, and it has its own charm. And I think I remember a long time ago I found, like my friend Sonic Kitsune found this Tumblr blog devoted to specifically corruptions of Kirby 64, so there is interest in this game. It's one of the more remembered Kirby games, I feel, and probably deservedly so. Not quite one of my favorites. I still think that Triple Deluxe, Superstar, Adventure, those are all better than Kirby 64, but Kirby 64 is still an essential play of the Kirby franchise, and yeah, I had a lot of fun playing this again, and I had a lot of fun doing this marathon, even though I dragged it out to hell. Again, I am very sorry that I did that, but it's all done. What am I gonna do next? I've been thinking about some ideas. I mean, we'll see what I come up with next. I will be returning to this Wii disc probably after I do Kirby's Return to Dreamland, which is not next. I'm all Kirby'd out right now. I'm more deep into survival horror nowadays, apparently. I don't know why. So, thank you very much for watching. See what I do next. And I have music videos to work on, so take care.